Rutherford Issues with Bryan Barrett on FM 101.9 and AM 1450 Murfreesboro, FM 100.5 Smyrna. Listen and watch at WGNSradio.com.
Well, today's Rutherford Issues is powered by Middle Tennessee Electric. You know, a dirty air filter makes your heater work harder and use more energy. Maybe change that monthly to help keep your system running efficiently. Find energy-saving tools and tips at mte.com/myenergyplan. Well, we are going to talk today about Murfreesboro City Schools. Lisa Trail joins me here this morning, and, day out of school today, so I'm sure some people are enjoying, a sleep in and all that kind of thing today, hopefully.
It's a great day to be just inside doing nothing.
Yeah. I was doing the weather in the first half hour of the show, and there was this funny little S word that entered the forecast.
Really?
Yeah.
For what day?
Well, it's Saturday, so at least that's a thing.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Not going to worry about that one, huh?
No child or teacher is happy when a snow day is a Saturday.
I've heard those. Those are called wasted snow days.
That's exactly right.
So, but it's just a reminder that it is wintertime if you don't step outside and notice it. But today is MLK Day, so no school today. And we always try to, let people know when is the next day out of school, that kind of thing. I think after this, it's President's Day, but there's a teacher work day the Friday before, so...
Right.
Yeah.
There are a couple coming up, and the calendar is online. It's at cityschools.net. You just hit the word calendar, and it'll pop up and show you all the days out for the rest of the year, except for the snow days, which we don't plan.
Yes. No, those are
unplanned. It also gives you next year's as well, yeah. So, unplanned snow days. We're hoping for several of those in late January and maybe early February this year.
Yeah. Well, that means sometimes an early wake up for you, huh?
It does, but that's okay. It's part of the job.
Part of it. We like it when you call the night before, though, I think.
So, Brian, all of us like it when I call the night before. Trust me, all of us do, from our transportation department to our maintenance department. Everyone would rather us make a decision the night before, but sometimes you just can't. You just don't know what the weather's going to do. And as great as our meteorologists are, they don't always get it exactly right, and it may hit somewhere in Cannon County and just not in Murfreesboro. And and kudos to our street department. They do a great job of trying to get those streets ready before the snow hits.
Yeah, and if you talk to someone who does the weather, it is such a fine line between 32 and 33 degrees, and whether it's cold all the way down or whether it's just like cold on the surface, all these things that go into it, it's crazy.
Dry air versus wet air, all the good stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm sure there's a whole lot of science that I don't understand, but that's for someone else to figure out.
Absolutely. Well, I know that there are lots of things going on with the foundation too, so I'm not sure what you'd like to talk about, but where would you like to start?
Well, we will start. I'll go by kind of deadlines.
Okay.
Hall of Fame is open right now for anyone who would like to nominate a person who has served Murfreesboro City Schools, and really whether it's a teacher or another non-teacher, a non-certified is what we would call them, support staff. We would like to hear from you. There are some guidelines around who can be nominated, and they do have to be retired for at least 5 years. I think they should have worked with us for 10 years. Sometimes people don't know whether they actually fit all the qualifiers or not, but go ahead and nominate that person and tell us why. Everything right now is on cityschools.net, and I think it's actually on WGNS's website as well, so that you can find out more details about how to nominate someone who's really changed your life in education. And again, that could be from someone who taught in 1940 or 2010. We want to hear about it and really celebrate those people who have really made our school district what it is today.
Well, that's an awesome way to recognize folks. So, but this being the nomination process, what happens after that, and who decides on Hall of Fame and all that kind of thing?
We have a committee that's made up of past educators and current educators, as well as just community members who have been around the community for a while. And so we come together as a committee. I will submit all of the nominations to that committee, and then they go through it and choose and I don't want to say winners, but choose those that we are going to be honoring this year. If you submit a name and they don't get chosen for, maybe they haven't been retired long enough, there's a couple of different reasons, they would be submitted again the following year. So a name would go up before the committee for 3 years. It is quite humbling to look at the names and look at the nominations, because you just go, oh, wow, they really touched lives. They really made a difference. And so, again, I just want to encourage people who've had an educator that's really made a difference in their life, whether it's as a parent or as a student. Take the time to nominate them and let us at least know about them and recognize them.
Yeah. Looking back over, and I didn't know this is a fairly recent designation that has since 2023, right?
Right. We started it in 2023. So our inaugural class was 2023. We did another one in 2024. And at that point, we chose to start doing it every other year. So now it's 2026, and we'll do it again in 2028. So again, I'll go back and grab all of those nominees from 2024 and reach out. And then I look forward. I've looked at the nominations. We've already received several that are just amazing. Yeah. And it's just nice to be able to go back and say, thank you. You did make a difference. And again, all teachers make a difference. All teachers make a difference in the lives of numerous students. So it's just one of those where there are a few people like John Hodge Jones, Mary Kay Simpson, who was the cafeteria worker, the manager at Reeves Rogers. It's been all over the board. And when I see these nominations come through, I can go back and go, oh, I've seen their name somewhere. I've heard about them. And, I'm not from Cannon County. So I'm from Cannon County. I'm not from Rutherford County. So I didn't get to experience these wonderful people, but I've been here long enough that I've heard about most of them.
Yeah. And some of the names over the past two, I guess, classes that have been honored, names like Hobgood and Scales and Pittard. Yeah. I mean, we've got schools named after some of these folks. So
right, exactly. You do have some schools named after the same people that were submitted for the Hall of Fame, which is, it shows that their dedication really has already been recognized, but we also want to recognize them with our Hall of Fame.
Well, that's awesome how this goes about. So the key date to remember is January 30th.
That's right. January 30th, the nomination has to be in by that date. If they're having problems with, there are some letters of recommendation and stuff like that, but the nomination has to be in. So if the letter of recommendation is a little bit later, that's understandable, because sometimes it takes a little bit of time to get it all together, but the nomination itself has to be in by January 30th.
Yeah. All right. Lisa Trail with Murfreesboro City Schools joining us today. What else deadline-wise is on your agenda?
Discovery School deadline is coming up. February 1st is the last date that you can submit a application for Discovery School, and that's whether you're going into kindergarten or if you're looking to go into sixth grade. There are seats available across all grade levels, just a couple here and there for those first through sixth graders, but there are some open, because that some people move out of town. There's reasons one way or the other that a child may not be coming back to school. But that will, February 1st is the absolute last day for that application. And they're already starting the testing. So if you want to go ahead and get your application in, the testing for kindergarten has already begun. It's not one of those where it's first come, first served by any means, but just makes it easier for those teachers and everyone to go ahead and kind of start the process of screening early rather than wait till everything closes and then start it. So, but that again is all on the City Schools website and also on the Discovery School website. We've had 3 different open houses for parents. They have been so well attended. But if you have questions, maybe you missed those, you can reach out to Discovery School and they can answer any of your questions, or you can call central office. I'll be glad to talk about Discovery School as well.
Okay. Well, that's around the corner.
Yes, it is.
It's crazy how fast January has gone by here. So
I know. And then starting in February, we will start putting out our open seats across the district in different schools. For instance, Bradley has open seats that's going to be advertised to start in February. So we're going to have opportunities for you to come and see those schools that have those open seat registrations. Now, Discovery is a magnet school, so you do have testing that's involved with that. Whereas like Bradley is an arts integrated school. So the testing won't be there, but the application certainly has to be put in. And screening, not academic screening, but the conversations will begin about Bradley and other schools that have openings.
Okay. So you got the dates to remember there. And,
there's just lots of things we're planning for the next year already. I mean, we're not finished this year. Our teachers are hard at it. Our students are hard at it. But as far as what we're doing from that central office standpoint, we're already looking at that 26-27 school year, which is hard to believe.
Oh, I know. It really is. And I'm sure year over year, we're still seeing some growth in the system.
We're seeing a little bit of growth. We went really kind of stagnant this year. I think lots of different reasons behind that growth. It's just been a slower year for us, and we had seen such large expansion for so many years that it kind of caught everyone off guard. But I really do think we'll see a lot of growth next year again, and we're just always happy to welcome new parents and new students to Murfreesboro City Schools.
Some of it would be COVID kids, I'm sure.
It should be.
COVID year.
Coming COVID kids this year. Yeah, for sure.
Well, I mean, I think 2020 we saw, maybe fewer born, and then 21, it kind of went up from there. So this is about the time to see those.
Yeah, there were definitely lower birth rates in that 2019, 2020. I think that's just kind of a society as a whole. And then you see a lot more of the growth as far as some of the home building and everything more in the county versus the city, but now it's picked back up. So we'll see what happens. We try our best to do the best estimates possible, and then we are so thrilled when people choose to come to Murfreesboro City Schools.
Absolutely. Well, did we catch everything on your list in terms of dates?
There are so many things, but yes, I think that is right. Bradley will be announcing their Matilda, their play that's coming up, and how to buy tickets and all that in February. But for January, I think we've got most everything hit now.
Okay. Well, that's good news. And cityschools.net, by the way. And maybe we'll be hearing you on the phone sometime soon. Who knows?
Maybe.
All right. Thanks, Lisa.
All right. Thanks, Brian.
Bye-bye. Lisa Trail joining us with Murfreesboro City Schools here today on Rutherford Issues from WGNS. Until next time, take care out there.